In today's video, I'm going to be rebuilding the Calgary Flames until we win a Stanley Cup, Part 2. If you missed Part 1, don't worry, you didn't miss much. We just traded every single player on the Calgary Flames, and today we are starting our second part and winning a Stanley Cup. But look at those prospects. We have a lot of strength. That's because we have a lot of good players. Starting with the first overall pick in 2028, Maddox. All of these guys are from the WHL somehow, and we got them all on the same team. And then we have the existing Flames, Coronado, Gridden. You know, we got some other guys in there, but Reshny, Honzik, and then obviously Connor Zary, Captain Connor Zary on defense. Obviously, we still have Zane Perek. You know, his defense is looking good. We have Holloway and Stahl, a couple prospects. But we have Alexander Nikishin, who we traded for at the end, or in this offseason. We have Brushkovich, you know, a couple other guys, Kevin Ball, Sean Dursey, Sandy, and just a bunch of mid. In net, we have the GOAT, Dustin Wolf, 3 red X factors, 900 save percentage throughout this video. We have gone 4 seasons into this video, and we are entering season 5 of this rebuild. This honestly could take up to season 10, but we are going to get there in this video. And Devin Cooley has been lights out. The start of a new era. It is Maddox Schultz's debut, the first overall pick, the future Flames Hall of Famer, hopefully, with Preston and Gridden, Coronado, McCamey, Zary, Boo, Gordon Carroll, and Cole Reshny, and then Liam Pugh, Honzik, and Jackson Blake. This is a very deep team, I can't lie. On defense, we got Nikishin, Perek, Dursey, Sandin, Kevin Ball, and Brushkovich. We also have Dougie Hamilton scratched, and I mean, we just needed salary cap, essentially. And then in net, we have Dustin Wolf. Let's see how we look here against the Minnesota Wild. I'm actually really excited to see how this young core looks here against the Minnesota Wild. I mean, a very good team. This is a really, really young Calgary Flames team, so let's see how we do, bro. I don't know what's going on, but no one has scored through regulation, and we are heading into overtime. This is crazy. Oh, Coronado in, trying to feed it up. Go, Zary, go. Go, Connor Zary in, Connor Zary in, Connor Zary to the forehand. Let's go! Captain Zary with the overtime winner. And we have won the first game of the year. January 1st, and the Calgary Flames have 19 wins. We have, you know, we're a good defensive hockey team, which is Ryan Huska's identity, but we are in a wild card spot. Matt Big Gridden is leading us in points. Zane Perek has an amazing amount of points. Same with Maddox Schultz. Normally, we'd slow sim a few more games, jump into a few more games here in the regular season, but this team has really no rivals. We're in a rebuilding phase. We have all these young guys. We might as well just continue to the deadline, kind of see what we can do here. At the deadline, we have 31 wins, so we're not doing bad here. You know, for our forward core, there's, you know, Liam Pugh's a big minus, but, like, other than that, I don't really care about the forward minuses. We have a lot of young guys. We're still learning how to defend. I care mostly about the growth right now, and we are putting up dubs, so that's perfect. Bro, the Blackhawks have 81 points. We have 80 points. This is a huge game. The Blackhawks hold the last wildcard spot. This is a must-win game for the Calgary Flames here if we want to make the playoffs in season number 1 of this rebuild. 1-0, and it is a 3-0 dub. How did I get a new controller, but I have stick drift less than a week in PS5? I don't know what's going on, but the Blackhawks are 2 points behind us. We get any sort of point in the Battle of Alberta, and we make the playoffs here. It is 2-2, Sandin and Preston. It is 4-3. Let's secure a playoff spot. I don't know what just happened, but McDavid got a penalty shot. I guess Nikishin hooked him on the way back, but Connor McDavid. Penalty shot in on Cooley. What a save. In for Draisaitl Leon. Trying to get it. Jackson Blake up for Ball. Kevin Ball in for Honzik. Sam Honzik at the empty net. And we are headed to the playoffs. Accumulated 92 points over the year. Matt Van Gridden had 71 points. Led the team in scoring. Mattis Preston 64 points. Connor Zary 63. How much did Preston have in, you know, his first NHL season? He had 52, so good growth there. Maddox Schultz 57 as a rookie. Coronado 50. Eli McCamey, 42 as a rookie. Liam Pugh, 35 on the fourth line. So a lot of the boys had very good seasons on defense. Perellzy almost cracked 50 points. If he was an offensive defenseman, this rebuild would have been over by now. One thing we do have to check here. Did Maddox Schultz win the Calder? What a season from Tage Thompson. Bouchard at 100 points on defense. Looks like the Dustin Wolf might not win a Vezina, but Maddox Schultz could win the Calder. We have the Colorado Avalanche, first time back in the playoffs in a while. We have Nathan MacKinnon and Marty Necas. These guys have already won 2 Stanley Cups here in this simulation, so this is about to be a horrible series. They have Sean Monahan, our former player. Normally, you don't slow sim game 1, but this is the first game of the video, the first playoff game of the video. Rasmus Sandin scores for us. We're up 3-2. Liam Pugh has 2 goals, and Maddox Schultz gets a goal. The youngins stepping up here in game 1. We won the first 2 games in Colorado with the Zaza, but we lost the last 2. And we won game 5 in overtime? What? We have a chance to go to round number 2 here with this young-ass Calgary Flames team. But Nathan MacKinnon, he doesn't want to go home. It is 2-0 after 2. Nate Dogg is the only one who has scored. But if we can score 1 goal, then we can jump in. Liam Pugh with a beauty. You're actually got to be joking. I was literally about to jump in, but Oliver Bjorkstrand scores. Like, there's nothing we can do now, and we are headed to game 7. We have won every game in Colorado with the Zaza. Will that continue? Period number 1, Rasmus Sandin, the hero of this series, scores. Liam Pugh, what a playoff run this guy's having. Matt Vagridden makes it 3-0, one of the OG Flames. There's no way this is happening. These guys won 2 Stanley Cups. They are 1 year removed from a Stanley Cup. But, man, I don't know what just happened, but we have Dustin Wolf, and we are off to round number 2, baby. Coronado had 8 points. Rasmus Sandin scored 4 goals. That is crazy. Preston McCamey, Liam Pugh had 5 goals. Boys, all of the boys balled out here. Everyone put in a point, and Dustin Wolf, the best goalie in the NHL. I mean, that's obvious. Round 2, we have the Minnesota Wild and Kirill Kaprizov. Kaprizov, Boldy, Rossi, Stenberg, Eriksson, Kako, Charbonneau. This forward core is stacked. Boyum and Favor, Yurichek as well. This team is nasty. Okay, we are down 3-0. That is incredible. We've lost every single game by 1 goal, and there's nothing I can think of doing other than going with the head coach preferred lines. He's going to put in Dougie Hamilton. He's going to, mix some things up. But, I mean, we'll see if this works. Game 4, do or die. We've lost 3 in a row by 1 goal. Can we win here? It is 2-1. Connor Zary scores. Nikishin scores. Coronado. And we win 4-1. Mattis Preston tacks on another one. Okay. 1 win's not bad. 1 game at a time. Game number 5 here in Minnesota, and it is 3-1. The Wild explode for offense. It is 4-2. It's crazy because if we score 1 goal again, we can jump in. Liam Pugh pots 1. Okay, I see you guys. Come on, Liam. Let's go, baby. Mattis Preston. Avar Stenberg has scored. Have to wait for the power play to end. Come on, please, boys. Just kill off this power play. I don't know why it's such a long power play, but let's jump in for the last 4 minutes. If you guys have never watched one of these videos before, first of all, if you like what you're seeing, subscribe. Second of all, we are basically have to jump in at player lock, and we are going center. Game, bro. Screw this game. I don't give a bro, what is this? Right? So Daniil Boo coming in. I pulled a goalie. I'm not controlling the whole team. Daniil Boo skates out, turns it over to Kako. Capo misses the net. And then Sandin gets poked by Eriksson and Kako just has a wide open net because McCamey doesn't block. Great job, guys. Okay, we deserve to lose in the second round, but a good playoffs for all the boys. Preston, Pugh, Schultz. I mean, all the boys showed out, you know, everybody played their part in helping us get to the second round, and especially Wolf and Cooley, they played lights out. Anaheim Ducks have won the 2030 Stanley Cup. Who's going to win the draft lottery here? It is the Utah Mammoth. Jonathan Huberdeau has retired 11,000 points. He played on Carolina to end his career. I don't see any other Flames. Michael Backlund retired, former captain. It was a good season one nonetheless. I think we got a very promising team here. Leon Draisaitl wins the Hart. The Oilers take home a bunch of awards, but let's move on to the offseason. This team is already set. Like, we have everything we need. You know, look at our forward prospect strength. All we need is time, essentially, to make our team good. But if I had to be picky, we could get a future goalie, maybe. It is extension time. Here is the young core getting extended, and the first piece to fall is Mattis Preston. We are setting the standard 10 times 8, and he accepts. This is a banking on development, but I think Schaefer Gordon Carroll is getting the Logan Stankoven 5 times 8, and he's going to be a good player for us, and Logan Stankoven contract is accepted. Eli McCamey is also going to get 5 times 8. We probably could do a little less, but I mean, you know, he has the franchise low potential. I'm going to bank on that potential. Next up, Alexander Nikishin. Here we go. This guy is not accepting anything that's not a no movement clause. So we're just gonna, you know, bump the salary up a little bit. 7.25 for 3 years, and Nikishin accepts with no clause. Okay, we're gonna try and trade Daniil Boo and Jackson Blake for the round 1 pick 1 from the Ottawa Senators. That is rejected. But I think if we toss in this Buffalo Sabres second, they still reject that. How? We'll toss in our 4th round pick with Blake and Boo, and that is accepted. We got a first in this draft. I want to see if this is possible. Trading 3 players for an elite high goalie, essentially taking on the terrible Jordan Spence contract. I wonder if we'll have to give up a first. I don't think we will. I think if we just give up this 6th round pick, we have an elite high goalie in the system. Yo, this may be one of the greatest teams ever assembled. I mean, like, in the making. Like, look how good this team is looking for the future, for the now. We can compete now. We brought in Charlie McAvoy. Are you kidding me? $20 million. We signed Andrew Mangiapane for $10 million. Flames legend for the hell of it. We have +5 on both power plays, +4 on the penalty kill. We have a 91 goalie. 29, 29, and 5. We are one of the worst goal scoring teams in the league. I don't really know how this is happening. Mattis Preston is having an amazing year, but we need to figure this out. I mean, they're doing perfect. That second line, playing like ass. Third line, playing like ass. Fourth line, playing like ass. So it's really the top 9. On defense, the entire defense sucks ass, so we got to switch those pairs around. And in net, Devin Cooley has reached the end of his prime. That sucks. If you guys don't know, prime Devin Cooley, 922, 914, 920, 913, 918 in this video. And I mean, a 968 in the playoffs. This dude is just an absolute dog. Young, that I don't care that we're not scoring. I did already switch the lines around, but I think this states that we're going to have to play our best players up in the lineup no matter what. Essentially, going to have to be something like this. Let's put McAvoy and Perek together. I think, you know, they can definitely play together. Nikishin and Sandin, just put our highest overall players kind of on the same line and roll with that. Let's go Nikishin and Spence. Our penalty kill sucks. I don't really know why. I mean, Honzek's a 2-way forward. Maybe it's that. You know, maybe we can get a +5 up there with Fedorov. Maybe just that +5. How much that matters. Maybe, you know, I don't even know what to do. Okay, we're going to trade with the Oilers, and we're going to get the Western Canadian GOAT for a 5th round pick. Artur Shilovs is going to come in and play backup Tendy for us, so hopefully that'll be good. We are here in April. We are 6 points out of a playoff spot. It is looking very unlikely that we make the playoffs, but there is always a chance. You can always hope, and it starts game by game. We'll jump in to as many games as I have to, and I don't care if it's cheese. I want to make the playoffs because this team deserves to make the playoffs. And if I can't make us the playoffs, that's okay, because then we deserve not to make it. Playoff spoiler alert, we went 38, 38, and 6 back to Calgary Flames mid. We have taken a step back in this rebuild with all these young players. I don't know how that's happened. Some of them did not have great years, unfortunately. So we're going to have to figure out how to get the best of all of these young players and which players stay and which players go. Jersey Devils have won the 2031 Stanley Cup and the 2031 draft lottery. Oh my goodness, we have won the draft lottery. Yeah, and Ovechkin retire. It is a sign that there is a passing of the torch. Oh my goodness, the Calgary Flames have just won the draft lottery. This is the biggest offseason ever. We're going to have to see who we're picking. Do we trade the pick? Oh my goodness, there's a lot on the line here. Who do we take? What do we need? Could take a defenseman. We could take a forward. We could trade down, bro. Traded back. We have passed up on Millen, but we have got the #1 pick from the New York Islanders for the next draft. And with our first pick, we are going to take Mohamed Bembridge, a two-way left shot defenseman. And then with our second pick, we are going to come here. You know, Lesin has dropped all the way. He's 3 years away. But there's this guy, Legwand, who is NHL ready. We are going to take him. He's a 78 medium top 6. Left us. Charlie McAvoy, Kevin Ball left us. Our captain, Connor Zary, left us. This was a horrible free agency, but it could be a blessing in disguise. And Maddox Schultz, man, this dude wants too much money, so we're gonna go 10 million for 5 years and hope that he doesn't leave us in free agency. But Maddox Schultz making 10 mil, that is the baseline for what we're gonna pay players. One only wants a 5-year deal, but we're gonna win a cup in the next 5 years. I believe in our project. So Liam Pugh is gonna get 7.25 for 5 years. And then Matt Coronado, we're going to look at 7.5 times 4. So we're going to see if Pugh and Coronado sign those deals. And we're also going to see maybe we can hit a home run in free agency. Okay, so we have a new assistant captain to name. I think it's pretty obvious. Mattis Preston is going to be our new assistant captain. And the next captain of the Flames is going to be, the next captain of the Flames is going to be Preston. Season 3 of this rebuild, we have picked up Jimmy Snuggerud here, a power forward. The first time we have somebody like that in our lineup in a long time, and maybe that will help this team. We lost a bit on the blue line. We're getting younger. We're getting even younger, but we're getting older in some ways because Ryan Huska has been fired. We have brought in Paul Maurice, who has a way better team fit. And here is our power plays. Our penalty kill is +5. Our goaltender is a 93. We picked up a good backup. This should be a good year. Problem, man. Like, we are 15, 19, and 2. I don't really know what it is. We're going to have to do some deep checking because I have no clue how we're this bad. Who is playing bad? That first line is minus. The second line, the third line. Everybody's a minus on this goddamn team. On defense, same story. Our bottom pair sucks. In net, both goalies are playing okay, I guess. Trade Madden to know. He is, I don't know. I think we can get a better player there. I think we can even play Fedorov there. We can do something like this. But like, if Fedorov plays there, we could save so much money. Big splash soon. You know, getting a power forward or a two-way forward or somebody. You know, we have a lot of good assets. You know, we could get another defenseman. That could be the play. For the defense, like what we can even do, I don't know. I think I'm just going to try something like this. See if it works out. Maybe split those bottom guys up. And hopefully something works out here in Calgary. A crazy trade. I don't know if it's the right trade. But we have traded Madden Deneau That is absolutely devious on my part. However, is Eli Tolvanen. Yeah, he's going to take a hit on, the line fit. It's okay. It is what it is. Eli Tolvanen's a stud. And, I mean, we got this elite defensive prospect. He's going to be good for next year. Tolvanen, yeah, he's another sniper, but he is a physical sniper. He hits people, he shoots, he's good offensively. The only knack on him is his skating, but we have two elite skaters playing alongside him. Gridden is a hybrid. Gordon Carroll is a pure playmaker. And, I mean, Eli Tolvanen's a power forward, essentially, so. This team was rolling, but I think we're going to continue to roll. Eli Tolvanen is going to play in that third line spot. Yeah, it's going to be hard to, figure out a line fit for him, but, we'll try our best. And then, I mean, that fourth line, we got Owen Beck, a defensive player. We got Beckham Edwards, a shooter. I've got rid of Madden Nano, I've got rid of Honzik, I've got rid of, some other guys on this team. I legit don't care. I think this is the winning formula. I could be completely wrong, but I just have that feeling that this team is ready to win it all. Past the trade deadline, we made all our trades before the deadline. Even if we don't win this year, I think this team's ready to win in the future. We have a lot of guys under contract. Yeah, we're going to have to sign some more contracts, but we have a lot of tradable players. And look at the boys roll. That's 3 wins. Come on, make it 4 against Utah. Close enough. I told you guys, this is the winning formula. 45, 31, and 6. The boys are back. And we have found it. We don't score goals. It's by committee. It is by committee. Points, McCamey at 59. How did Eli Tolvanen do with our team? He was a -7. Okay, that did not work. That third line is cooked no matter what, but at least they put up points. How did Beckham Edwards do with our team? Okay, I mean, it's better than what we had. How did Owen Beck do? Again, it's better than what we had before. Defense didn't do great, but that's okay. They're doing their best out there. But we have 2 good goalies, so if we really need, we can go to the backup in the playoffs, but I don't think we're going to. I think we're going to trust Dustin. This is going to be an exciting series. We have the San Jose Sharks for probably the first time in this video in round number 1, and they have a 95 overall Macklin Celebrini. 5 different categories. They have Quinton Musty. They have Apple here, Laurent Apple, 3rd overall pick there. They have Michael Misa, Will Smith, Honzik. We traded Honzik. 4th line. This is a good team. They have Ryan Lynn on defense. Yeah, this is a very good team. But, they have 2 very good goalies. But I like our team. 1 up against the San Jose Sharks. We have 3 chances to move on to the second round, boys. Zane Perek does score for us, but the Sharks have put up 2 here. Let's see if we can jump in. We will have maybe our first jump in of the entire video. This is about to be lit. 7 to go. I mean, there's basically a 0% chance we score. I mean, McCammy's not going to win the draw. I don't think. He does win the draw. Fedorov in. Victor Fedorov in. 2 seconds. 1 second. Can't get it. He gets poked by Dickinson, and that's game. That game come back to haunt us. Come on, boys. Please, no, let's go. Liam Pugh. This guy's clutch. Gridden and Gordon Carroll score, and the Calgary Flames are off to round 2. We have the Minnesota Wild. This is going to be interesting. The Wild are obviously, we played them a couple years ago. Their center depth is not the same, but they have amazing wingers. They have an amazing blue line, and they have an amazing goalie. So have a chance to win this series, but let's see what we can do. And we lose the first 2 games. That's incredible. Do here to try and salvage something. I think we're gonna move Coronado up to the top line. Then we can move Gridden in here and go like that and get a playmaker on that line. Hence we can go Sandine and Spence. We're going to be proactive here, try and make a couple moves. See if we can salvage something against the Wild. We lose in overtime. That is absolutely incredible. Again to the Wild, we are down 3-0. Is not looking good against Minnesota. Somebody just score. Who the fuck is Calgary East? Okay, have a blast, buddy. Have a freaking blast. Our season, I don't really know what the problem is with this team. We're a very good team. I think we just need time, which we don't have a lot of time with Dustin Wolf yet, unfortunately. But, I mean, we got to capitalize on how many good players we have. I know that we're getting closer is that the Minnesota Wild won the Stanley Cup. We have the 5th overall pick. I actually completely forgot about that. But let's go. That's actually sick. Who retired this year? Pretty good retire class. Minnesota Wild have won the Stanley Cup over the Canadiens. So essentially, if we beat the Minnesota Wild, we probably would have won the Stanley Cup. Not big ridden, but we have moved up to the 3rd overall pick to pick this guy, Ruslan Semenov. He's NHL ready, and I mean, the scouts say he's supposed to be at 2. We don't have a two-way forward, so this guy is absolutely perfect for our team. Another season here, and here are the lines. We are going with the young guns, Pugh, Preston, and Schultz. We have Snuggerud, McCamey, Coronado. I feel like this is the deepest team we've had. Actually, that's Cap. We have a young team. We have a good team. We have a lot of young blue liners. We traded Jordan Spence for a first. We have 2 great goalies. This might be our best season today. I knew to trust in these boys, and they have delivered. Eli McCamey on the second line. Max Schultz on the first line. Matt Coronado, Mattis Preston, Snuggerud, Liam Pugh. All the boys are buzzing. Tolvanen, Schaefer, Gordon, Carroll. Even the rookie Semenov has 45 points as a rookie. He also now has an X Factor. Even our 4th line was finally good. On defense, Perek, career high. Alexander Nikishin. You know, all of these boys were incredible in net. Thatcher Demko sucked ass, but it does not matter. Dustin Wolf might win the Vezina. Oh, there's a chance. Dustin Wolf might win his first Vezina. On defense, I mean, Quinn Hughes had 100 points with the Panthers. We might have the Rookie of the Year as well. Okay, we're not going to have the best point leader. Macklin Celebrini takes that award. I don't care who's standing in our way. I think we are the favorites to win the Stanley Cup. I think this is our year. With that being said, first thing we have to do is take care of the St. Louis Blues and our old friend Igor Sharangovich here on the St. Louis Blues. They have a stacked D-core. Oh my goodness. Okay, it is 3-2. Not the cakewalk I was thinking, but this Blues team is very good. They have a really good defense core. Zane Perek scores. Fabian Zetterlund scores. It is 1-1. Our backup, Artur Shilovs, is in net. Rasmus Sandin. Coronado makes it 3-1. 4-1 Maddox Schultz, and we are off to the second round. What a start for your Calgary Flames. Shout out Eli McCamey. Number 2, we have the Anaheim Ducks. They have a stacked first line. Oh my goodness, this team is nasty. 6 incredible forwards on defense. They have a stud top 4, and in net, I mean, this Ducks team is good, but do they have what it takes to beat the Calgary Flames here? Let's see, and we lose the first 2 games. That's incredible. Great job, guys. Great job. Okay, we win the 3rd one. Okay, come on, boys. Let's go. 4th one is ours. Are you choking me? Maybe switch those guys up. You know, maybe switch these guys up. You know, maybe switch that up. We got a +5 up there. I don't know what to do, but something's got to work. Dustin Wolf hasn't been playing great, but we're going to ride with our boy here. Game 5, all we need is 1 game at a time, and Snuggerud and Preston have scored. It is 3-1. Beckham Edwards, but they have tied it at 3, our first ever jump in. Okay, we have a delayed call. We're just going to let that delayed call go, and we are going to take it into double overtime with a power play. What a overtime, but we are here in double overtime, and the Ducks have a chance to win it. Oh my, that's just wide. That would have been a crazy way to end it. Preston can't clear. Are we serious right now? Dinocchio in, Rubric in, Banak. What a save by Dustin Wolf. This is why we have the best goalie in the league, and we are going into triple overtime. Are we serious? So many chances for the Calgary Flames that period. We had 61 shots, and it is still 3-3. Jackson Lacombe is just nasty. Here's McQueen. Roger McQueen in. Carlson shot. McQueen save. Rebound. Are you fucking kidding me? How the fuck did we get 61 shots at the end? I'm fucking nuts. Just walk in and fucking score, bro. And that's our season. That's the way it ends. We cannot get past the second round. I don't know what it is. Are our players not built for the playoffs? Maybe they're just too young. Maybe we just need to give it another season. Columbus Blue Jackets have won the 2032 Stanley Cup, or 2033. We have almost reached 10 years in this video. I am hoping we will win a cup soon, bro. Another season in the books. I think this is season 8 or 9, and we have got 48 wins. So we are one of the top teams in the NHL consistently. It is now about getting over the hump and winning that Stanley Cup. Damn, bro, we had 8 players with 50 points, almost 9 players. As you can see, we made some changes to the lineup. We'll go over that in a sec, but we have an amazing team. Here are the lines. Maddox Schultz is up to a 93 with franchise. Mattis, Preston, Pugh, Coronado, McCamey. So our top 6 is all 90 plus. On our third line, we have 87 at 89. Tolvanen's a bit down, but we picked up Adam Valentini. He can probably move up the lineup if he needs. I wonder how he did with us. He had 8 points, 4 plus 4. That's perfect. On defense, Nikishin, Perek, Bembridge is up to an 87. We got this guy in the draft, 5th overall, Graves, an offensive defenseman. So we got a good team here. We got a good squad. We obviously have D Wolf in net and Mannequin backing him up. So round 1, we have the St. Louis Blues. I mean, this team, no offense, bro. I mean, their defense is so nasty. I think they beat us last year, actually, but we should beat these guys. Okay, no offense. How the fuck are we down 3-0? We are losing by 1 goal in every game. Like, okay, I don't care. Paul Maurice, just edit these lines. Do whatever you want. I don't care. Bro, we are getting she-lofted right now. That's the dumbest thing ever. It is 5-3. Are you joking me? I don't even want to jump in. No, fuck the Calgary Flames. I'm done. I'm sorry, Calgary. I am done. I am not rebuilding your team anymore. You guys suck ass. The Wilder Stanley Cup champions. Did we have a random first overall pick this year that could save our team? No, we didn't. We are so deep into franchise mode that all of these superstar players are retiring and we just are stuck here, still trash, bro. And I was done. I am not done on this team. We are not quitting. We are the second best team in NHL history. Won the league by 15 points. Oh my god, we scored 4 goals a game. What a team this is. So we got this, I believe. Maddox Schultz, 88 points. Preston, 78. Snuggerud, 77. Okay. I see how this team is cooking. I see how we're doing. 119 points. I mean, there's not a lot of scoring in NHL 26. That's okay. Sam Rinzel looks like he could be the #1 defenseman in the league, but we might have a Vezina trophy under our hands. I don't know how many Dustin Wolf has, but I'm wondering he has 2 Vezinas. But we are playing the Nashville Predators. This is a very good team. Oh my goodness. This team is stacked, at least on the forward core. 3-2. Come on, boys. Just close them out right here. Close them out in Nashville. We're headed to a Game 7. No way this is going to happen. It is Florida all over again. Are we going to lose? No, we're not. Okay. There we go. 5-1, 6-2. That's game. Thank you for showing up, buddy. Let's go. Jimmy Snuggerud. Forgot to show you guys. I just kind of let Paul Maurice choose the lines. McCammy's on the 4th line, which is kind of devious. But, that's what Paul Maurice decided. That's what he's going to live with, and that's his choice. The 38-year-old Connor McDavid, and we have the battle of Alberta. They have Matt Savoy, they have Marty Necas, but they have a very old team here in Edmonton. I'm going to try the FestiveFruits tactics, simulate 3 games, and he said you will win at least 2 of them. and we do win all three. Can we sweep the Oilers and head to the conference finals? Maybe the first time this entire rebuild? Yes, we can. Okay, conference finals. We have the Minnesota Wild, our old teammates, Daniil Boo, Cole Reshny. They have a good team. They have a very good blue line. They have a very good goalie. This is a really good team. TheFinnFTW was right, man. Simulate the first 3 games and we lose all 3. Are you kidding me? I make some line changes. McCammy's gonna move up because, like, why the hell wouldn't he? We can do this. I don't mind that. I don't care if they get a -1. I don't think it really matters too much. It's the playoffs. I won. We need to claw back here. It is 3-1. Just somebody on the Calgary Flames pot one. Otherwise, we're losing another year. Scored and we got swept in the conference finals. That is absolutely incredible. Let's go, fellas. Woohoo! Minnesota Wild have won a 3-peat. That is absolutely incredible. And we don't have a pick from anybody. We're right there, though. Like, we won the Presidents. You know, we've never made a cup final yet, but I feel like we're right there. I just can't imagine that we're not right there. Dustin Wolf has 3 straight Vezinas, by the way, which is legit. Okay, I don't think it's a President's Trophy title, but we had a very good year again. You know, our first line was a negative, so that's not good at all, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Here are the lines if anyone was interested. Here's how everyone has grown so far. We have a very, very good team here. Graves has some X factors now. Look at this. We had to get a new coach, but this guy's cooking still with us. We have 292 overall goalies. We have the St. Louis Blues. This is year number 10 of this rebuild, so hopefully we can win it here. We've played this team a few times. This is probably the worst version of them. Hopefully we can get a win. Man, what the hell? We are in a game 7. We came back from down 2-0. We tied it, or we took the lead. Game 6, they won in overtime. Here in game 7, come on, boys. There's no way we're losing. Okay, 2-1. 2-1, that's not bad. Come on, boys. Just somebody pot one here. If not, we can jump in. Schaefer, Gordon, Carroll score shorthanded. The big dogs are stepping up. Mattis Preston has a goal. It is 3-2. Come on, boys. Just hold on here. Just hold on. Looks like Makinen has overtaken Wolf for the starting job. Maybe that's why we went to 7 games. But does not matter. We have won round 1. Round 2, we have the Vancouver Canucks. I mean, this team looks pretty good. They have Jack Eichel on their team, who's at 81 overall. Come on, boys. Let's go. Let's go here. Big dub in game 1. Game 2 is a dub. Game 3 is a L. Come on, boys. Game 4 is a big one, and that is a dub. 5 in Calgary, a chance to close the Vancouver Canucks out. Eli McCammy scores. Schaefer, Gordon, Carroll scores. And we win 5-2. We are off to the conference finals. In the conference finals, we have the Chicago Blackhawks. This is a very good team. A lot of depth. They've really spread their lines out, which is interesting. So let's see, Chicago. What do you got, boys? Win, win, win. It is 3-0. We have a chance to sweep the Chicago Blackhawks and go to our first ever Stanley Cup Finals. It has taken 10 years. It's more like an 8-7 year rebuild, but looks like the Calgary Flames are very, very close to achieving that dream, man. Okay, 7 seconds to go. Reichel shooting. Preston gets it out. Alexander Nikishin in at the empty net. That's okay. We are headed to the Stanley Cup Finals. Looks like Makinen has overtaken Wolf. Damn, man, we got 290 overall goalies. We got a very good team here in Calgary. Here's Mattis Preston shaking hands with Bettman. Hopefully he's retired by this point so a Canadian team can win. But we are finally off to the Stanley Cup Finals after 10 years of a rebuild. Schaefer, Gordon, Carroll has 18 points. Madden Nano, who we picked up, has 17. I forgot to even mention that. We picked up Madden Nano for Coronado. Schultz 16, Preston 15, Semenov 14, Snuggerud 13. All of the boys are balling out. We have Anthony Davis as well on defense. Everybody's a plus. And in net, you know, I mean, makes sense. Makinen took the crease. Oh my. Okay. It's real. A Canadian team is going to win the cup. And it is either going to be the Calgary Flames or the Toronto Maple Leafs, baby. Normally, we would take the Cup Finals game by game, but this video is already so long and Matt Dino is injured. That's incredible. I mean, that's not the worst thing in the world. I don't know why these guys are switched. I don't think it really matters. I'm going to just keep it like this. Actually, what am I saying? Preston should go back to the middle. But we're going to move McCamey up to the second line. I think that should be okay. Let's stop the sim here. We are 2-1. 2-1 for the Maple Leafs, that is. Okay, we have tied the series at 2. Come on, boys. We are 1 win away from the cup. Calgary, we are 1 game away. Are we going to blow it like the Blue Jays? Oh, that makes me sad, but Graves scores. Or are we going to win this thing in 6 games? Come on, somebody's got to step up. Be the hero. Going down to the wire. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh my god, Eli McCamey moved up to the second line, and we are going to watch the last minute of the Stanley Cup Finals. Here we go, Stanley Cup Finals, final minute. We are going to see if this team can hold on. I really hope so, but we'll find out in a sec. Oh my goodness, Mattis Preston. Oh my, what a goal. No. Let's take a replay at this. Mattis Preston may have just sealed the deal. What a play from this first line. Snuggerud takes the puck in, gets bodied. Maddox Schultz picks it up, and Mattis Preston quick release. That's his 11th goal of the playoffs. 5 have been in that top corner. What a release from Mattis Preston, and we are up 4-2. For Gordon Carroll is leading the league in points in the playoffs. If we do win, will he win the Calder? I guess we'll have to find out. Oh baby, there's an empty net for the Toronto Maple Leafs. 6-on-5. What will happen? Will they score 2 goals, or will we score an empty netter, or will we just win the cup? Oh my goodness, what just happened? 9, 8 seconds. Come on, boys, just hold on for this last little bit. Nice save, Makinen. And it is over. The Calgary Flames, after 10 seasons, have won the Stanley Cup. Oh baby, what a team this is. We have kept the Calgary Flames core, honestly, for the most part. I mean, not really. We only have Wolf and Perek, but everybody else is like drafted. It's not like we made some huge Connor Bedard stick on the ice FestiveFruits trade. Schaefer Gordon Carroll is your Conn Smythe Trophy winner. The man who won the US, the Hlinka Gretzky, is now a Stanley Cup Conn Smythe winner. We named him captain a while ago, and Mattis Preston is going to lift the 2nd ever or 3rd ever Stanley Cup in Calgary Flames history. Should be more, but obviously Bettman rigged it in 2004. Oh man, I forgot the CPU versus CPU thing where I can't choose the Stanley Cup, who it goes to. I mean, Maddox Schultz is an assistant captain. I really want to see Dustin Wolf lift the trophy, but it's all good. No way, bro. We're giving it to the guy who literally just showed up on our doorstep and like played 1 game and now wins this. Like, I know we give it to these guys like in real life, but like, bro, I want to see Dustin Wolf with the trophy. And you give it to Anthony Davis over Dustin Wolf? What are we doing, EA Sports? Baby, here we go. Look at Dustin Wolf. Look at Zane Perek right beside each other. The boys are buzzing. Somebody has gray hair. It does not matter. The Calgary Flames are Stanley Cup champions. Let's go, baby. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this 2-part in-depth rebuild. If you guys want to see more, make sure you guys like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys when we rebuild the next team or whatever the next video is.